starting off in my concoction of deep conditioner, I'm going to be using collagen peptide powder. It's probably something it's better ingested, obviously. However, I do it anyways. Internal, external. And this is a half a teaspoon. Then I use some fenugreek. Then I use some MSM. Some aloe vera powder. And you don't need all of this stuff. It took me probably years to even accumulate all of this hair stuff. So obviously my hair being longer isn't just because I use all of this stuff all the time. But because I have just started deciding to make a good little concoction for my deep conditioner, I wanted to show you guys what I use. Because it makes my hair so fucking long, excuse my language, so freaking long, that I wanted to share it with you guys. I also use Berry's Trichophorus for the hair. This was probably something you should more put in the scalp, so I do also add it to my ACV rinse when I'm deep conditioning and shampooing my hair. But I still put it in there anyways, just in case. Because you never know what the extras of it might do. And then I make a little tincture here. This is, excuse that, I just dropped some. This is of black seed oil and black castor oil and neem oil. And as you can see, I don't use a lot. Like I said, I've accumulated this kind of stuff over the course of years. So do not think you should go out and buy all of this. It would be silly. Unless you can, of course. Do you big ones. Or do your big ones. But in this case, I'm not saying that you should try to buy them all at once. Maybe even just get like 2 of them and a good conditioner. However, like I said, I had built this concoction up and it has made my hair incredibly soft and long and strong. So I just want to share it. If you can only buy some things, then yeah, do that. Because they all individually are good for the hair. So the last 2 things I added in here, I couldn't really show it because I only got one hand available, is this henna powder. I saw somebody on TikTok using henna powder and her hair is way longer than mine's. So I added this recently. I didn't normally use this, but I just added it recently, and then some shea butter powder. So what I do is I'm going to add conditioner to this. I don't think the conditioner matters. I think it just needs to be a moisturizing conditioner. So use whatever the hell conditioner you want to use. But when I spritz my hair as I'm putting the deep conditioner in, I make a concoction of rice water, clove, rosemary, and black tea. So I just heat up my little pot, and then I put it in like a mason jar or a teacup, and I just let it sit overnight with the rice water, the rosemary. I prefer fresh rosemary, but I think the seasoning, like that dry rosemary, I think that works just as good. And then whole cloves. I don't use the clove powder because that's, I don't know, it's just not as strong to me. So let me show y'all. Whole cloves. I just use this. It's not an expensive brand. And then the rosemary, and then I put it in here. So this is rice water, rosemary, cloves, and black tea. Just a black tea bag. And that is what I do. So the only thing I'm missing is the conditioner that I will add in here, and that's it. And then we're going to put it all in my hair. See you guys later. Hey, what's up you guys? So today I am deep conditioning my hair. It's a deep conditioning day. And I am showing you guys the process of my deep conditioning. As I said in the clip, or as I will say in the clip, I don't know which way I'm putting this yet. Don't think you need everything that I'm using in my hair to deep condition your hair. It's not one of those, if you don't use everything in this thing, your hair won't grow. It will absolutely grow. And it's not even really it's the products that make your hair or help your hair grow, but I think it's more it's the more the way you take care of your hair. It's the more where you're being more cautious on how you take care of your hair. You're being gentle with your hair. You're being mindful of how you are doing your hair or styling your hair. That helps. Time and patience. Pretty sure everybody's tired of hearing that one. And you know, being like doing healthy shit, drinking a lot of water, doing healthy stuff, drinking a lot of water, clipping the ends, stuff like that. Deep conditioning, I think, is just one of those tools. And because I live in very hot weather, so my hair is kind of always in the sun, and I do like to straighten my hair sometimes, and I do like to style my hair. Like, I'm not necessarily wearing the same hairstyles every day. I'm kind of switching it up almost every day. So I was coming up with a good little concoction. It's a lot of gel in my hair. I was coming up with a nice concoction on how to make sure I'm combating, you know, the natural elements and the things I'm doing to my hair. So that's probably why it may seem like my conditioner is extra as hell. But yeah, it's gonna have to be. I mean, I'm extra with how I style my hair, so I think I need to be extra with how I take care of it. So right now I'm just gonna dust my ends, and then I'm gonna come right back and show you guys me putting the deep conditioner in. Not that you need to see all that, but hey, you know, stay a while. Okay, so I mixed it. It looks like avocado. You know, I wouldn't even mind putting some avocado in here, but I don't know if at this point I'm doing too much. I mean, I probably was doing too much, period, but you know, sometimes you just gotta do too much. So the conditioner I'm using is these Mane and Tail. I'm not a fan. I wanted to try it because I've always wanted to try the brand. I've always heard good things about it. So I got like the little leave-in and the spray and the mother chucking detangler. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I wouldn't buy this brand again. Like, it's not. So I'm learning my hair, and I have low porosity hair, right? And I've learned through this low porosity process that the reason why I love Shea Moisture so much, I do know that they're, well, I mean, I've known for a very long time. Because I was there when they first came out, and they had a certain formula for a certain type of people. And that, what's the one? It was the coconut hibiscus, right? But it was the container one, the leave-in conditioner. That one, and that one that smells so good. It was Billabab, something like that. Baobab or Billabab, but it was green and it was the milk. But they stopped making it. Those two, and maybe because I didn't really like the shea butter one, the main one that much. But the coconut hibiscus with the Billabab and something, it was something with it that smells so fucking good that I loved. I was obsessed with that one, but they stopped making it. And so I started venturing out, and I realized a lot of other stuff just does not work for my hair. And I've tried so many different brands of leave-in. So what I did was go back to what I know. I am still going to use this stuff up, but I'm going to go back to what I know. So I decided to try different types, though, since they don't have the one that I love. It was the one that makes, like, for thick hair or thin hair to get thick hair. I don't know. I'm going to look it up. But I also realized that I have low porosity, so I don't know if maybe those two were aimed for low porosity hair, and at the time I just didn't know that I had low porosity hair, and then I grabbed them, and then they just happened to work because I had low porosity hair. I don't fucking know. But I do know I'm trying this one, and this is the grapeseed and tea tree oils, low porosity Weightless Leave-In Detangler with Sunflower. Love it. It is a bit sticky. It has this sticky, like if I use too much, it feels like I have to like use it. Feels great, but I have to like wash my hair often because it gets sticky-ish. And then I also got Amla oil. Never heard of this one. Bond Repair Leave-In Conditioner. This doesn't necessarily say for low porosity hair, but when I was looking up leave-ins for low porosity hair, this popped up, and I love this. To me, this is the closest, not smell-wise. Yeah, not smell-wise. It actually smells like it would have been that, but it's missing that scent, the scent that made it addictive. This to me feels the most like that one though, that they don't make anymore. And makes my hair feel amazing. So these two are my go-tos right now while I'm trying to figure out. Well, I don't think I need to figure it out. I think I like these. I just don't know if they're going to stop making these too. So I don't know if I need to come up with like some type of backup. But yeah, these are the ones I'm using right now for my hair, my leave-in. Although, like I said, I am using up what I have already bought. I'm one of those people, I know. I don't feel like you need to use up your stuff. I do feel like, I mean, I suppose if something's damaging your hair, toss it. But it's not like it's damaging my hair. I just don't like, I prefer to feel more that soft, creamy like feeling in my hair. And to me, these make it just feels like it's like gliding over my hair, like it's slip. And not like the good detangler slip. I mean, just slipping over my hair, like it didn't penetrate a thing. And I'm not saying this as in Mane and Tail brand. I mean, everything that I've been using. I don't know if my hair maybe has changed over the years. But I couldn't find anything that sits well in my hair. And I've also been trying pumpkin seed keratin, little gel thingies. So this with the low porosity has just been perfect for me, perfect for my hair. Although, like I said, I will still use up this stuff. And it does work great for my children's hair too, so. I mean, not too, but it just works in general good for my children's hair, so. Sometimes you may see me use it, but after a while I will not be using these stuff anymore. And also because like I said, I've been exploring. And I also used Aveeno. I love Aveeno, but I love Aveeno's face soap. Once again, not a huge fan of anything else that I've been using. So I went back to, once again, what I know. And what I used when I first started my hair journey, when I first started like flourishing and everything, I'm trying to go back to the roots because, so my hair has been growing just fine. I think I'm at 23 inches now. So as long as I've ever had. But I want it to continue, and I feel like I'm trying to like skyrocket again to get to my goal, which is like 35 inches. I'm trying to get to 35 inches. But what I used to use was just Shea Moisture. Shea Moisture? What? Suave. Suave was my go-to shampoo and conditioner along with Shea Moisture. So I'm doing those, and honestly, mixed with me doing this every other week. Not every week. Every other week, yeah. So probably like twice a month. If I feel like I need it, then like I'd probably do it once a week. I don't think I need to do that though. So I would just do like a co-wash, deep condition type situation. Maybe like some mayo with it, maybe avocado, some oils, and then this. And I'll just on, off, on, off. If I'm going through, like, if I'm doing, like, the straight hair thing, then it's just every other week. If, I don't know why, but I cannot stick with straight hair long. I mean, 2 weeks to me is long. 2 weeks to me is a long time to have my hair straightened. And it's not that I don't like it. Like, I could come up with so many hairstyles right now. But, the versatility of being like, I'm tired of this, and going back to curly is just. But I have made sure that when I'm straightening it, when I do straighten it, because I think I had a habit of straightening it, and then I'd only have it for like 3 days because I miss my curly hair. So now I've when I do straighten it, like I don't straighten it more than once a month. Minimum. Minimum, is that maximum? Maximum, like I guess, yeah. Maximum, I'll straighten my hair once a month. Because I feel like heat in general is just too much. So once a month, maximum. And then minimum, I guess, whenever the hell, like every 2 months, every 6 months, once a year, you know, you name it. As long as it's never more than once a month. And honestly, hearing once a month sounds crazy. Because I don't do it often, but I think for the last 3 months, I've been straightening it once a month. Last 4 months. This year, I've probably straightened my hair once a month, maybe skipping May. No, maybe skipping April. Yeah, I've been straightening my hair once because it's just the length is lengthened, and sometimes I just be wanting to say that thing. So it's like I like going curly because I like to see my thickness. I like the softness of my hair. Honestly, sometimes the way when I first do my hair, it almost feels like if there's an air conditioning in my hair. Like if my hair is still wet, it has this soft air conditioning like feel. I don't know. I love that shit, but and then straight because I want to see that length. Love to see that length. Where am I? Ow! Where am I in the back? Try not to bend my. It's so long. I'm trying not to bend my. Oh my god. I know I don't really like using those very end tippy tips, but I don't think I realized. Am I waist length? Well, I'm almost. I don't want to say waist length because waist length. I feel like I am the length that I'm at where it's still thick, right? And if it's chopped off, if I want to like clip some ends, it's there. So I usually like to leave some. Right? So I'm bra strap. It looks bra strap in the front. But in the back, is it still? I leave some. I'm just ending bra strap. So I think I'm hitting with my little stuff left. I'm going into waist length, people. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So it's perfect time to deep condition. Every time I see my hair going like starting to flourish, I feel like it's a sign to like go in, if that makes sense. Like make sure I'm taking my vitamins, make sure I'm drinking lots of water, make sure I'm getting some good exercise, make sure I'm deep conditioned frequently. Because I feel like, do you know what I mean? Like when you hit your new length, I feel like in the past when I hit my new length, like okay, I started out here. Where did I start? I started out here, right? And then you're excited, so you keep straightening your hair or you keep doing too much, and then you get stuck here. I feel like it's when you get to that new length, so like boom, go in. I've hit a new length. It's time to go crazy. Anyways. So yeah, I just want to do at least one on camera of when I'm just doing it. Because I'm pretty sure, I don't know if anybody really wants to watch me put my deep conditioning in. Like, oh yeah, this is me putting in some stuff in my hair. This is how you put stuff in your hair. Spritz, slab. I don't know. But I don't think it hurts to at least do one. Because I'm not doing a hairstyle. I think if I'm doing a hairstyle, then yeah. But I'm just smacking some stuff in my head. So, you know. I don't know how long we need to see that. This is probably unnecessary, but I like using it. Well, it's not unnecessary because I'm pretty sure that's what it's for. But is it necessary for me because it's not a chemical? Probably not. But I just like doing it because it's cute. Feels like a professional. I am a professional. So I don't know about other people, but I tend to not like to put conditioner in my by my roots. Not by my roots, but like in there. Just like I go all the way up to here. But just like when I shampoo, I skip out on the bottom. I suppose that's what people think about not washing their feet. Oh, it'll hit it. I don't think it's the same though, because my edges, not my edges, the tips of my hair ain't grazing this nasty ass ground we live on. So I don't mind skipping the end. I just don't want to dry out my ends. But I feel like the same thing with this scalp. If I'm cleaning my hair, I don't think it's necessary to put gunk. This isn't gunk, but it may feel or end up looking, what in the hell, gunky. Unless you plan on shampooing after. But then, why? Why would you shampoo? I don't know. Shampoo. If you shampoo before, it makes sense to shampoo before. So once you've shampooed before, wouldn't you just be making it back, extra by putting stuff? I'm just not gonna do that. That's all. But what you want to do with your head is your mother chucking business. But me, I'm a pass. And if I have enough after doing all of them, then I'll slap some more on top. I just don't get too generous, which I don't know, that probably seems generous, but me, I like a lot of conditioner. Like, I like a lot, almost probably too much. So I've had to, less is more that thing. But I love the feeling of, where the hell's my clip? I love how soft it feels when you put a lot in there. Okay, we're gonna mismatch clips today. I think I made enough. Bye bye, silky hair. Hello, voluptuous. So yeah, I straightened my hair in August, right? So if I were to straighten my hair again, I would wait until mid-September. So every 30 days. And then if I just get there and I'm like, nah, I'm not really interested, then I'll save it for October. I don't roll them over. I mean, at any point, like, let's say I hit my 30 days, and I'm like, oh, I want to straighten my hair again. Or I don't want to straighten my hair. At that point, then I can just straighten it whenever I want. And then whenever I straighten it, then I'll make sure that the 30 days is from that new date. Oh. And I know, because I've heard of this thing, which I only just recently heard of it. I don't think I've ever heard of it before, where they call it natural straight naturals, straight haired naturals, where women have, their hair is natural. They don't perm it or anything, but they keep it in a straight state. But I feel like a lot of them even have long hair because minimum straightening your hair, I don't think I've heard of anybody straightening their hair constantly. So far, I don't know. Most of the women that I've watched, they straighten their hair once a month. Or I think I saw someone say they straighten their hair every 2 weeks. That's too much for me. I really feel like once a month is too much. However, through trial and error and what's the word I'm looking for? Through experience, trial and error too, but through experience, I've noticed that you could definitely do it, and it will not, as long as you're doing enough to, like the setup, using heat protectant You know, I prefer to blow dry on cold, don't blow dry on hot. I do understand if you want that nice silky straight, that you'd want to do that, but if you could help it, don't do that. Blow dry on cold. Yeah, a lot of deep conditioning. Making sure you're deep conditioning when it's time. Where are my clips going? What in the hell? Why every time I take one out, it goes missing. Am I putting it somewhere and I'm just not seeing it? Yeah. Oh, there it is. So, yeah. Blow drying on cold. You know, just keep up with your hair. Take care of your hair. I feel like straightening is fun. You know, it could be, you could try out, you could do the same hairstyles, but for some reason straight versus curly just looks different. And I'm not saying straight looks better. Definitely not. It just looks different. It's like getting to have double the hairstyles, in my opinion. Like some hairstyles look way better when your hair is curly, and some hairstyles, I don't think they look better when they're straight. Yeah, well, so when I do ponytail and hair down, I do not like ponytail and hair down when my hair is curly. Like, I don't think it's ugly. It's just, I don't know yet how to make it give what I need it to give to keep doing it. Want ponytail and hair down, not gonna straighten my hair, but I would prefer to do it on straighter hair, because I just think it looks better for me. Like pigtails, like the ones I just had, pigtails for me, I don't care what state my hair is in, they look good. But they do look different. Like when I do my pigtails with curly hair, I feel like it gives me like Boondocks. You know what I mean? Like that, just kind of like a hood. Not because my hair's curly, but I just mean, like, I love pigtails when my hair's curly with like bamboo earrings and lip gloss. It's just so fucking cute. Like, it just does not beat it. But I don't think I could pull that off the same way when my hair is straight. So when my hair is straight, I think it needs to be a little bit more almost anime looking, if that makes sense. Yeah. Almost anime looking. Like, I don't like high pigtails on my head when my hair is curly. I prefer them to be low, because that big, huge poof ball I just love it. But when my hair is straight, I prefer my pigtails to be up versus down, because down it kind of just looks like a little like softball girl next door. Like I need a baseball cap. It's just, it's not, I don't like it. But anyways, yeah. So I've been enjoying my length, but I need to enjoy my depth. I need my depth back. But I also feel like because I've been enjoying my length so much, it's kind of why I needed my concoction to be on 10. I don't think I'm like having any heat damage. The only reason why I say that is just because I just haven't seen it. But at the same time, I'm not trying to wait to see it. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for it in a way where I'm just gonna like not do anything to protect my hair and wait on some heat damage. I'd rather just combat it and never see it and enjoy hair. Because I think that's where I'm at too. I think I've been natural for a very long time. So I went natural in 2011. Yeah, it was the year before I had my first child. I went natural. And it's just been a fun but wild journey. And I'm only saying wild because I think back then I thought I was like accepting my hair, and I only just realized this year maybe a little bit last year, that I'm not enjoying it the way that I actually want to enjoy it. I'm not enjoying it every which way. I'm just twist out, braid out, and then like when I would hit spouts of depression back then I was just pretty much wearing buns. Just buns. I really didn't enjoy my hair. So in the beginning I did, for sure. In the beginning I was having a good time. But like after a while, I just don't think I was the way that I should have been. And I think it's because almost shortly after I went natural, not blaming anyone, right? Because it's not anybody's fault that I didn't keep up with my hair. But you know how you get in a relationship, like toxic relationship, and you kind of just stop doing all the things. So I got in a toxic relationship that wasn't like originally toxic. It just got to that point. And I don't think I like completely stopped doing things, but kind of enough. Kind of enough to where I wasn't enjoying my hair as much. And I think a lot of times because of the type of person I was dating, I didn't really find natural hair cute anymore. I mean, like I did, but in the, like I said, braid out, twist out way, like certain type of look has, oh shoot, it had to be like a certain type of look. And I remember watching a video and somebody said, y'all don't like natural hair, y'all just like texture or something like that. Like y'all don't like natural hair, y'all like textured hair. And that really kind of like opened my eyes, because yeah, when am I like, I mean I do it a lot now, so I ain't worried about it now. But back then it was like, when am I jumping in the shower, cold washing my hair, and hopping out? Okay, I don't want dry hair, so you know, put your little leave-in and some oils, but then like boom, that's it. Not necessarily styling it in a way that rids it of its natural texture. I can't speak for everybody else, but it's like I felt like I'm not actually enjoying my natural hair. And then I'm going to complain about constantly styling it. But it's like, don't style it then. Shit, wear your hair. So now I can definitely do that. It's nothing for me now. I don't care. I absolutely love the texture of my hair. Only thing that I think sometimes sucks about saying that, though, is because someone will tell me it's because I don't have a certain type of texture. And I don't know if I could agree. I think we all have a problem sometimes, unless you grew up with natural hair. I think we all have a problem with it. We all sing. Let me not not like that, but I just mean, I'm not saying I don't understand the texture, like texturism. I'm not saying I don't understand texturism. I'm just saying I had a problem. I had a problem with my texture. It didn't matter to me that it was or was not 4C, or I just, because of what we were seeing a lot, I think, in the natural hair community originally, I just felt like my hair was not giving what other women's hair was giving, style wise. But it's the same thing like when I used to straighten my hair back then. I would feel like my hair does not get as straight as everybody else's hair. So honestly, it still doesn't. It gets straight more than it used to, but it still doesn't. And now, like, my hair does not hold styles. I don't give a fuck. And I've tried almost everything. It just, sometimes it just doesn't. And then now I'm like, you know, oh, my hair is getting frizzy or it's poofing up, and now you feel like, oh, this hairstyle's not cute. I don't give a fuck. I do my hair if I walk outside and it's raining and it's the same hairstyle. It's just a different texture now. I'm not about to cry about it. I'm not about to change it. I know the fuck it's still cute. And that's kind of what I've been doing. Like, even now, if I straighten my hair and it gets poofy, it's the new look. Because it's my hair. It's my hair. It's my texture. What should I get mad for that it doesn't stick or stay in something? If I slick down my edges and by the end of the day my edges ain't slick no more, oh well. It was fun while it lasted. But that's just me accepting my hair. I don't care what everybody else's texture is and whether they like it or not. If I experience, or if I, not experience, but yeah, if I experience someone, you know, feeling low about their hair or their hair texture, if I can have the honor of letting someone know, like, hey, your hair is absolutely beautiful, regardless of whether the texture is, I'm absolutely going to do that, but I'm not going to pretend like I don't have my own struggles, or I didn't have my own struggles with my own texture. I did not like the texture of my hair. And the best way that I can explain it is because it didn't ever hold anything. It didn't hold a curl, a twist, a braid out, a hot rod, I don't know, a fucking perm rod. It didn't hold. And I used to hate that shit because it used to make me feel like, why does everybody else get to have these cute hairstyles? And I can't. I'm just poofy. I'm just the poofy hair girl. And believe it or not, it didn't matter what texture other people had. They still had a problem with that. I don't know. I was poofy hair girl. It didn't matter what the texture of other people's hair was. I was poofy hair girl. I was a girl who didn't know what to do with her hair. Even though I did, it just didn't hold. But I've just accepted it. I've accepted that, you know, poofy is my hair texture, right? I don't have 4B or 4C or none of that. I got poofy. And honestly, I hope everybody else accepts theirs too. I hope everybody accepts their kinky. You know what I mean? If your hair is of a lighter texture, or I don't know what it's considered. Because people be saying a softer texture. The fuck does that mean? I feel like that further perpetuates the texturism. Because why are you saying kinky to people with 4C, but like a softer texture to people? Listen, I've got daughters. And one of them has 4C hair. Her hair is pretty fucking soft. I don't know. I'm not going to say people with softer textures. I'm just going to say people with, I just feel like, because saying lighter textures might sound weird too. Versus heavier textures. I feel like it makes sense in my head. But you know, lighter. We're not going to say that. Anyways. The whole point of the video is I wanted to show my updated deep conditioning routine. But also, because I've, you know, thought about this, I've had cultivate this whole dang thing over the course of years, right? I think it's important to know that you don't need every fucking product. You don't. However, if you're going to do a lot of work towards your hair to have a certain look, you kind of need to do a lot to repair your hair to keep the health of it. Now, I didn't know that I was going to be like, fuck it, I'm just going to enjoy the hell out of my hair. And that's why I bought these things years ago. Because some of these things I've had for years. The aloe vera powder, I probably had that for 4 years. And I normally would use it like in my face mask, but I kind of don't use it as much. I used to put like a pinch of it in my water, but then aloe vera juice is way easier. So I kind of like feel like I don't know what to use it for. And putting aloe vera juice in my deep conditioner, it just became too watery. And then it was like, ding, you got a bag of aloe vera powder that you ain't doing nothing with. So that's what I've kind of been doing. Fenugreek, I've been trying to put it in my tea. I cannot figure out for the life of me how to get that powder to mix in my tea well. So, I'm going to put it in my hair. The henna, like I just said, I just watched someone's TikTok probably like 2 weeks ago of her making like this concoction. Like she makes the products. But I kind of like having my own ingredients and things. So I just decided to just buy the henna, not necessarily the product, because I need things to work for my hair specifically. And it's great. The henna was a brilliant idea. So yeah, I'm taking on that. Shea Bay. So I have like this little thingy of Shea Bay, which I use, but I mean, it's already mixed, and I still, like I said, I don't really like having it in my hair, like braiding it in my hair and then leaving it. I just don't like the little crummy feeling. So boom, put it in the deep conditioner. So basically, it's just a lot of stuff that I bought. I had this idea of what I wanted to use it for. Hair, yes, and skin, but it just didn't work out like that. So don't think you need to buy all of that immediately. And then the other thing, I just hit 23 inches. I've been natural for 10 years. 11. I've been natural for 11 years. Or is that 12 years? And I just hit 23 inches for the first time. I did a lot of dyeing my hair and all that stuff. I probably won't necessarily jump to bleaching again, because that's kind of been my downfall. It's probably been my biggest downfall, is bleaching my hair. So I've been enjoying dyeing my hair black, because I kind of feel like I just gotta dye my hair, man. I gotta dye my hair. It's not even that I gotta dye my hair. I really like changing my hairstyles. I am learning to stay committed to things in my life. And the way that I get to express myself while being committed and not jumping from like job to job or house to house or man to man, I got to be able to change something. I can't control nothing. I'm letting go. But I've decided I need to find some way to express myself that engages in constant change, but it doesn't necessarily like ruin my life. And that is my style, like just fashion in general, and my hair. Now, I'm not going to do my hair as much because, like I said, dyeing my hair has been my downfall. Bleaching my hair has been my downfall of my hair. But at least, like, dyeing it black for now, like, because my hair gets brown really fast. Once again, I be outside. So, yeah, my hair gets brown really fast. So, having that pop of black has been... yeah, so I gotta go on 10. So for anybody who's going on 10 out there on their hair, but you definitely still want long hair, I would suggest trying out some of those products. So far, from watching a lot of people's hair growth journeys and long hair channels, everything I've used is on something. Someone has used something in some way. I think the only thing I would say that I haven't quite added in that people use is mint. Like, I haven't used any mint or peppermint, which I think I'm gonna do for like my everyday spritz. I've put lavender in this. I think I'm gonna start doing like lavender and mint, like essential oils, like just a couple of drops. That's the only thing I have not. But pretty much everything is something that, and even in different cultures, is something. And they're all easy to find. Now, if you want to go down the, what is Ayurvedic way, because I know like amla powder or brahmi, I just think it gets a bit complicated. So that's the only why I didn't add that. I don't want to get it too complicated when you start adding those herbs. But I do have them. I do have like it's like a bag, and it has like all these different herbs in it, and then I just like sometimes soak them and I put them in my water and I just use it to spritz my hair. But I haven't done it recently, only because I'm trying to come up with my new hair care routine, and so far it's been great. But I need to put like a hot bag over this. I need to put a bag over this, and I'm going to go under the dryer. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, like I said, take what you need. Don't think you need to take everything. If you do already have everything, look, if it's sitting in your cabinet like it was mine, perfect concoction. Perfect concoction. Don't overdo it, though. Don't overdo it. These things take time, which I know people don't like, but remember, if you take the time today, you'll have results tomorrow. I'll see y'all later.